A blonde woman with a message that reads "Welcome back to your country, my love," seems to be waiting for her husband. She sees a reunion right in front of her and she recognizes Leo. He recognizes Tess as well, and she asks him where's Rodrigo, worried that he hasn't shown up yet. He doesn't seem to know who is she talking about, and she desperately repeats the name, Rodrigo, but he tells her that he's back for 6 months now. She saw him after he came back. That's impossible. How come he came back 6 months ago and didn't tell her? Leo says it again that he finished his service and came back first. She recommends that she looks up to him and talk about what happened. She has no idea where to look for him, but Leo is pretty sure that he's been living in the same place as before, so they start to leave and wave her goodbye. She made her way to his place and is knocking on the glass door and called out for Rodrigo. He asks her what is she doing there, and she can't believe he's asking her that after being back for 6 months now. He didn't go after her because he doesn't have anything to say to her, telling her to get out. That was unexpected, and she tells him to open the door so they can talk. He doesn't want her there, telling her to get out now. They dated for 3 years and he can't do that to her. A lot of things happened in the last 6 months, so he didn't go after her for a reason, telling her to get out at once. He keeps shouting that order for her to leave, and she doesn't understand this, saying that she has been waiting for him so they can get married. The only thing that he wants from her is for her to leave. She'll leave then, but she'll definitely come back. As she was about to leave, a woman starts to get in, asking if he was ready for her. It's been 6 months since I last saw my boyfriend, and once he comes back, he kicks me out of my life. My name is Tess and this is my crazy love story. She made her way back, and she was trying to find out what was going on. That bastard. She takes a closer look and he faces her, asking her what is she doing there. She asks him if that's why was he telling her to get out, and he feels a little ashamed of it. That he doesn't want her to live this sad reality of having an invalid man with her who can't give her any moment of happiness. He got shot. That's what happened afterward, and he's sure that she would get bored of him. She can't believe he's saying this, that they loved each other. She doesn't mind this at all. Suddenly, the physician briskly tells her that they have to finish the physiotherapy, telling Tess that she's been gone for 6 months now, that she never once looked after him and he already has company. She can't believe this. He can't let her have to live with him because of the wheelchair, but she can. She says that she wouldn't be able to take care of him, that she studied very hard to do this, saying that he needs a woman who can take care of him as she does. That's right. He wants her to leave his house now. That's so unfair. He promised her that nothing would ever stand between them, telling him to open his eyes to what he was doing. He doesn't have to think this over, saying that life is unfair for what happened to him. They need privacy to continue their session, so the physician tells her to leave. She understands that, but she'll not stop coming back. He calls Tess, telling her not to come back, that it'll be better this way, asking her to forget about all of this. She was waiting for the physician, and she's not happy to see her again, asking her what she wants now. She doesn't know what kind of relationship they have, but she needs her to know that they have a long history and that they love each other very much. She scoffs at that, saying that she might love him all alone, but Rodrigo got over her a long time ago. They went to school together, asking her to help her with this, and she knows that he's doing that because of the accident, but she doesn't in the slightest about it. She'll tell her nice and slow for her to understand. It's not about the wheelchair, she says. Rodrigo doesn't love her anymore, and she wants her to understand it. She knows that he loved her once, saying that he can love her again, so she asks Mary to help her with this. There she goes again, and she starts to say that she can't take care of him. He needs special treatment, and she studied and has experience in it. He's also not the lover that he used to be, if she knows what she means. Nothing of that matters when you love someone, and she can learn how to take care of him. She can see that this is not going anywhere, so Mary tells her to stay away from him, that he doesn't want her anymore, and so she leaves. This will not be the end of it. She came back, saying that they can resume their treatment now. He asks her why is she taking her coat off, and that's because they can go to the next level. He doesn't get it, and she sits on his legs, saying that she knows about it. His kicking Tess out like that is a signal for her to go forward. He thinks she's misinterpreting this, saying that he sent Tess away because he doesn't want to tie her down to a man like him, and he goes and tells Mary that he doesn't like her. Tess doesn't know how to take care of him, she's quite experienced. He pushes her away, and she can see that the treatment is working. He starts to shout that she's fired. And since he's not her patient anymore, she tells him that she doesn't care and that she'll take good care of him anyway. For free even. He's completely in love with Tess, saying that if he ever ends up with someone it would be with Tess, that he has no feelings for Mary at all. She can't believe this. She got time to treat him, his treatment, and he goes and says that he doesn't want her anymore, simple as that. He asks her for a favor, to pack her things and leave. There are a lot of other good professionals around and so he'll find someone else. She'll leave then, calling him ungrateful and wishing him to die on top of that chair. She was only with him because of his money, saying that she'll not waste her time with him anymore. He can't believe what just happened, saying that Tess would be the only one he would like to be with. He's looking blue, but then, of a sudden, Tess comes in. She stops him before he says anything, and he begs him to listen to her. He says there's nothing else for them to talk about, and she starts to tell him when she got COVID. It was right as he was about to leave and she had to lock herself down in the bedroom for 15 days. He was making her breakfast, her lunch. He would stay outside by the door telling her that was love, that they needed to surpass everything together. He tells her that was happening to everyone, that they knew that it would happen. This is something different. No one saw that coming, so he tells her that he can't do it, that he doesn't want her to go through this. He's hurting her by what is he doing right now? He came back and didn't tell her anything for 6 months, that he should have told her immediately. She's trying to stay by his side and he's pushing her out. On the contrary, he's not doing this because he doesn't love her. He loves her very much, and he misses her every single day, but he can't sentence her to live with a man. No, he says he can't be called a man anymore. She thinks that she could think the same thing if it happened to her, but she's sure that he wouldn't give up on her, and she'll not give up on him either. She's sure that they'll get through this, and she doesn't care if he'll stay like this for the rest of their lives, but she wants to be with him. That's the only place where she wants to be, by his side. The thing that he wanted most in his life was to be with her. but he can't see a way out of this, and he doesn't get why she wants to be with an invalid like him. She doesn't want him to think for the both of them. He's only thinking about himself, that she wants to be with him. She takes something from her bag and says that she wants to ask him something, and she wants him to think hard about his answer. She kneels down, saying that he's the greatest thing that ever happened to her, that she doesn't like her life without him. It doesn't matter how, but she wants to be with him. Love is overcoming problems together, to be there for one another in sickness and in health, asking him if he wants to marry her. He takes it from her hand, and he's thinking about it. She has always been the love of his life. What do you guys think? Do I refuse or do I condemn her to a sad life by my side?